I find myself today in Victoria, BC, and it reminded me of a moment in time when back in the pandemic, I also ended up in Victoria, BC because we couldn't fly anywhere outside of Canada. And I actually made a TV show that ended up on every single Air Canada plane, which was an amazing achievement at the time. So this week's newsletter comes to you from Victoria, BC, and I'm going to show you what I made back in the pandemic. I hope you like it. So the best thing to do on this island is to go whale watching. So this morning, Lorraine is going on a boat. Now, you might think I'm a little overdressed, but actually it's going to be cold out there. So I have my gaiter on, I'm going to put my woolly hat on top, and we're off to find some whales. And this company, Eagle Wings, guarantees it 100%. So let's take them up on it.
You like this hat? A lot of people don't like this hat. Makes people angry.
I don't like it.
Our boat was a private charter, and as long as we socially distanced from the captain, we were allowed to remove our masks.
So sometimes you have to sacrifice a bit of glamour for a really cool experience. It's a bit chilly. So the island right behind me is called Darcy Island, and in the 1800s it was used as a leper colony, and then after that, when all the lepers had gone onto the mainland, it was actually used during Prohibition to store all of the illegal alcohol between Canada going off to the United States.
So we're just now entering into Georgia Straits, just super rich area of food for all these animals. We do get quite a few humpbacks that do congregate in this area because, again, the abundance of food. But other types of animals we do get in this area, orcas, we do get some minkies that move through, and we will be passing and seeing a lot of harbor porpoise. We have huge groups of harbor porpoise kind of congregating up, and they're all going after the same food. So what they're going after is the small bait fish, herrings running, needlefish, all different types of this real oily, fatty food that these humpbacks need.
So that other boat over there, our other boat, did they see the whales first? Is that who's calling the shots?
They're the ones who advised us that there were animals going through active pass. These were animals that were actually picked up by a fellow whale watcher on the BC ferries heading to Vancouver this morning, and he was able to pick them up going through active pass. So one great thing, again, all the companies, we work together, the drivers work together to make sure that everybody gets the best sightings and all the intel so we can offer the best trip.
So we're just waiting for the whales to come up, and around here it's a bit like a buffet for humpback whales, and they can eat between 1 to 2 tons of food a day. So they usually stay around here underwater about between 5 and 12 minutes. Down in the tropics they can stay underwater for an hour, but here usually about 5 to 12 minutes. Boat hair, don't care, slap a bit of lippy on and you'll be fine. So the weirdest thing just happened. We're on calm water, and then this current arrived, and now we're in like a whirlpool, and even though the boat is actually in neutral, it's just spinning us in a circle. I'm a little bit afraid that any minute now it's going to suck us right under, and we're going to find Amelia Earhart down there somewhere in the ocean. Okay, so we're back. That was so much fun. Don't worry about doing your hair before you go. You really won't need to. But one of the things I will say is dress warm. It gets very cold on the boat, but we were very well prepared. They gave us tons of notice in advance. We took gloves and hats and coats and everything. We were completely fine. But this company, Eagle Wings, are the only carbon neutral whale watching company in Canada. Fabulous experience, fabulous day, an absolute must-do when you visit Victoria. Just had to have a little quick stop here because this beach is absolutely covered in driftwood. Honestly, I could get a fortune for pieces like this. Got bloody sand in my knickers now. Good God. So we're going wine tasting today, but if we start with the cider, it's a bit like having fruit first. No, it's a bit like breakfast. It's fruit, it's apples, it's like breakfast. So I could say something like that.
You just did.
I just did. So I have 12 here. I think it might be a bit of a long day starting out with this, but it's great because I've got all my drinks to try and all these tastings, and then I have a beautiful charcuterie board. Oscar! Really? That's to share, you know.
I can't drink it, so I eat.
Okay, let's start. So, I think the first one is Wild English. I'm a bit of a Wild English person, so let's try. Do you have Wild English there, Oscar? Cheers.
I have apple juice.
I'm gonna go through every single one, and then when I get the one that I love the most, I'm gonna down it. Cheers, yes, cheers. Oh no, you put stuff.
I don't like pickles.
That was good.
I needed a place to put pickles.
He's put pickles in the favourite one. Where to next? Can you hear that? Silence. Well, you know what? I'm in the woods, but I'm not going for a jog, and I'm not going for a walk through the woods because I'm about to head out wine tasting, which is way more my thing. But if it's your thing to go off the beaten path and into the woods, look at this, right here in BC. This, people, is Canada. Does size really matter? All right, ready? Woo!
There we go. Perfect.
Endless supply of champagne, check. And now I've picked up a bit of food along the way. So I have everything I need for a picnic on the lawn on a Saturday afternoon at the Empress Hotel in Victoria. They've even got a dinner bell. Hear the dinner bell? Right. Dinner, grubs up. Here we go, picnic on the lawn. There's all kinds of goodies in here. You probably need a bit of food to soak up all this champagne and sparkling wine and wine we've had all day today. It's just been a day of drinking. Maybe I should start with the water. Champagne first. What if I've got a sabre? I'm quite good now. I can sabre it off. So if you
you don't want to have a picnic on the lawn, this is something that is absolutely iconic to the Empress Hotel. It is traditional British afternoon tea, and of course, being British, I am definitely the queen of afternoon tea. So that's it. That's the end of our trip to Victoria, BC. Had a fantastic time, ate some great food, saw some brilliant whales on our whale watching, and tasted some great wine. What a wonderful way to spend a few days here in Victoria, BC.